Or no, Tia was like good. That was Tom. Oh my god, dude. Just want to go to bed.
Congratulations, guys. Nolan, only thing better than scoring, celebrating an overtime goal is celebrating it twice there. Take us through that goal and what was it like scoring it here in front of these fans and first of all, scoring an overtime winner.
Yeah, just kind of one of those things there. I won the draw back, and I was just trying to get to the net, and I remember I kind of beat my guy, and I looked up, and next thing you know, the puck I was just trying to stop. The puck just hit my foot and went in. So the first celebration, I was just kind of in my head. I was like, please count. I was just like, please don't be disallowed. And then when they finally put the arm out, the second celebration was awesome. So and the fans were awesome tonight. So loud. It makes us play so much better. And it was just awesome.
Compare game 1 to game 2. Obviously, two different games completely. You knew they were going to come out harder in the second game and try and mix things up a little bit. Take us through the differences between game 1 and game 2 for you guys.
Yeah, I think we got to be more disciplined. All the penalties that we were taking the first and second, we just couldn't kind of get a rhythm going. We couldn't get our 5-on-5 game going, and then the last 15 minutes there in the third in overtime, once we kind of just stayed disciplined and just started taking them 5-on-5, they just kept chipping it out. We just kept regrouping, attacking the back again, and then once that happened, we knew good things were going to happen, and it was a great goal by Sicky there at the end to get us tied up, and then I think we all had that feeling in the room that if we just keep playing our game, we're going to take this one.
Great start, goal the other night, 2 goals here tonight. You look like you're playing with lots of confidence, that you like shooting that puck and throwing everything towards the net.
As you mentioned, the confidence word, it's probably the biggest thing in hockey right now. If you play with confidence, you're gonna do what you want to do out there. So, I'm playing with great players around me, like Berkey, Sasha, Voider. Just a lot of great players, and they're finding me, and I'm going to the right areas, and I've been kind of lucky. So yeah.
How'd you guys stay positive down 4-3 late in the game? Obviously, didn't quit. We were able to tie the game. What was, the key to coming back?
This is the playoffs, so there's going to be some adversity, and not everything's going to go as perfect as possible. So we knew we just had to stick with it, and it was going to come. We battled hard. We stick together on the bench, and as you saw, we got a lucky bounce, and Sicky was right there, and he pounced on it, and we headed it to overtime.
And Nolan, we talk a bit about 2 different games. What'd you see from Guelph that maybe they adjusted to your guys' game here?
Yeah, I think they kind of just took advantage off the rush. I think that's something they didn't really do in game 1. They're chipping pucks out. They're pushing the pace hard through the middle. And our neutral zone wasn't where we wanted to be tonight. We kind of let them a little bit easy on the stick battles and stuff. They kind of won most of them in the first couple periods there. But we expected that we were going to come out there, so we should have been a bit more ready. But now going into game 3, we know what they're going to bring, and hopefully we can take it to them in their own barn.
Nolan, as far as the overtime was concerned, you guys came out. You looked like a kind of a team possessed. You didn't give them any time and space at all. I'm not even sure they got a shot on goal in the overtime. What was said between the third period and the overtime?
Yeah, we just kind of reiterated that those last 10 minutes that we played, where we were just taking it to them. Just our regroups are really good. Our D were awesome with turning pucks over and turning them back up right away. And we just knew that if we just kept doing that, don't give them anything to sniff out. And then we just kept putting the pressure on them in overtime, just kept putting pucks in net, and eventually we got one to go in.
You talked about it on the overtime winner. You won the draw, and we don't talk about faceoffs a whole lot, but you guys won about 60% of the draws, 65% I think in the opener. I think the first 2 periods is kind of even, but I think you guys won about 90% of them in the third period and all of them in the overtime. So talk a little bit about how important faceoffs are. We don't always talk about them, but getting that first possession off a faceoff. Talk about that importance.
Yeah, I know. I think it's huge for momentum. Like you said, third period and overtime, we were dialed in on draws there, and it just gave us a chance to keep putting pressure on them, keep getting shots to the net, keep getting bodies to the net, and if we lose those ones, they rim out or they chip off the wall, and then we're kind of regrouping again. So yeah, it's super important for just kind of momentum. I think we were really good game 1. We were good again tonight, so we just got to keep doing that, and it'll be huge for us.
And Luke, as far as games 3 and 4 there are concerned, you've probably been in their barn maybe more than anybody, having played in Mississauga before. But talk about what you expect there. There was a lot of post whistle chats back and forth, pokes and chirps and that sort of thing. Do you expect much of the same in games 3 and 4?
Yeah, it's playoff hockey, like I said. There's gonna definitely be some scrums and chirping going back and forth. that's all part of the game, and we know we can push through that, and we just can't get caught into their game. They want to try pushing us around. We got big tough guys. If they want to play that game, we can too. So yeah, we just got to stick to our game and do what we can to control the game.
Luca, you talked about, at least in the playoffs, you're going to fight through adversity. I mean, as one of the few guys on the team that's won a playoffs years before, have you been sharing any advice for the guys so far? Are they asking you for anything?
Not so much. I mean, everything's new. I came here. It's a fresh start. I won a playoff series, and there was a little adversity going back there too. We were the home seed, and we lost game 1 in overtime. I remember. So yeah, just like for me, it's just about keeping it simple and just you can't get too over your head, and you can't get too low. You just got to stay level-headed, and you just got to all be on the same page and work together as a team.
And for Nolan, you got the 2-0 lead now, which I don't think a lot of Sarnia teams have had that over the years. How does this affect the confidence going into Inigwa for those next two?
Yeah, it's huge for us. We were kind of just saying before the third period there that we got to protect our barn. All these fans are coming out and giving us a great atmosphere. We got to protect it, and it's huge to win in your own barn. That's kind of one of the things you want to do playoffs is protect your home ice and then try to take 1 or 2 on the road. And it gives us a lot of confidence to kind of go and keep playing their game. Hopefully that overtime loss defeated them a little bit, and we can come out game 3 hot and take it to them early.